M4 Safety Car in VR. Hello there everybody and welcome to OpenFed Gaming. I am the OpenFed. Today we're driving a BMW M4 Safety Car. We're driving it in the European FR Challenge 550 and we're at the Dragon Trail Gardens track. We're doing 3 laps. We've got 12 of 12 cars on the track, us being one of them of course, and we started with a rolling start. Now these laps are decent length, they're going to take a little bit of time to do, and we have 11 cars we got to pass. So if you take 11 divided by 3, well, you don't get an even number, but let's just say 4 and 3 we got to pass. Then it gives you a little bit of an idea what you got to do. So as we're rounding the corner here, we're about halfway through the first lap. You got to hammer down a little bit and try and get past a few of them. Like try and pass at least 3 so we can get a little bit closer to the front of the pack. Now lately I've been changing my strategy in the way that I drive. I like to kind of spread my attack across the full race. So if you got 3 laps to do, I don't race anymore like I used to, where I try to beat everybody in the first lap. It just doesn't work. It makes you drive chaotic. It makes you drive really weird. And I wasn't enjoying that. So I slowed down a little bit. And like I said, spread the attack over the 3 laps. Pass 3 or 4 the first lap, 3 or 4 the second lap, and so on. And try to get to the lead pack that way, because that's where you want to be if you want to win the race. No, we don't win every race, of course. We win a few and we lose a few. The only question that you have to ask yourself when the race is over, regardless of whether you won or lost, was, did you have fun? Did you enjoy it? And we did. We have yet to find a race that we did not enjoy, except for, like I said, the way I used to race, where I tried to beat everybody in the first lap. It just doesn't work. Now we finished our first lap and we got ahead of the first batch of cars, first group of cars, and we can't see anybody in front of us, but we know that there's more cars on the track. We know that we're not in number 1 at the moment. I think there's got to be 3 or 4 more cars that we got to pass. So all we can do is just drive clean, use the full width of the track, going from side to side when you go around these corners, and try to go as fast as you can. And we should be able to see these cars soon. As a matter of fact, right there, up ahead, I think there is 3 cars left in front of us that we got to pass. So we're in 4th position at the moment. Now, we're going to try and improve upon that, but it's really, like I said, it's really difficult because these cars, while they're not race cars, the other guys, they go pretty good and they're pretty tough to catch up to. And you know what I like to harp on? You've got to catch them before you can pass them. So all we can do is just keep driving clean, because there again, if you drive off the track or if you hit a wall or anything happens that you're not supposed to be doing, it's going to slow you down. If it slows you down, it takes you out of the race. So the best thing to do is slow down a little bit, take the corners properly, use the full width of the track, and just have a little patience and wait as you're catching up to them. And we're getting close. Now this is the end of the 2nd lap. Around the corner here, you'll be able to see the grandstand right around here. And now we know we've got 3 cars left to pass and 1 lap left to do it in. Now you would think that should not be a real problem for the OpenFed, but we've been known to have a few problems here and there. I mean, even for me, the racing doesn't always go as clean as I'd like them to go. So all we can do, like I said before, is just keep going. Let's try and get past this 3rd car, this little blue car right in front of us, which turned out to be a little harder said than done, or a little harder done than said, actually. Because these guys are really going, and every time when it looks like there's a little bit of room where you could pass them, just as you're trying to catch up to them, they cut in front of you to take the corner themselves. thus making you take your foot off the throttle and slowing down a little bit, and then they zip away and then you got to catch them again. So it's like a catch and mouse game, back and forth, back and forth. You try to pass them over on the side here, but it takes too long to get any speed going, so you have to let off again. You can go faster, but it takes a lot more straight stretch to be able to do that. So as we're coming along here, best we can do is just to stick with them as close as we can. We can't pass them on the outside, we just don't have the power, and we can't pass them on the inside because they won't give us the room. So there again, patience needs to be taken as we get by this guy, but then he promptly pushes us back again and gets in front of us. Now here we are on the last little straight stretch, then there's the corner, and then there's the end of the track. This has been an awesome race. I really enjoyed this. I'll let you know we're not going to win this one. So like I said before, you win a few and you lose a few, but we did have fun. Hope to see you back here again real soon. You have a great rest of your weekend. You've been racing with the OpaFed.